Hello and welcome. So, there is light at the end of the tunnel. We had a good week last week putting it back together, and I know I stopped halfway, but this week we're going to have a look at the front mudguard, although I have already recorded that because that was last week. But this week I'm on holiday in Saundersfoot in South Wales, so I haven't been in the workshop this week, so I'm just getting away just for the week. Have a look at the South Wales coast. Which is looking lovely. So I'll stay here and look at this. You have a look at the front mudguard and I'll catch up with you in a bit. I saw this on eBay. It wasn't expensive, but £22 I think. I just thought I'd grab it. It's just a very simple little metal front mudguard Fender jobby. What was interesting about it is it came with these metal hoops, which looked quite old school. And they go around the outside to support the mudguard. Whilst we're looking at that, I'll just pop this on as well, just in case there's any way we can sort of find a balance between the two. We've got a bag of fixings. There are a lot of fixings there. Okay, so should that go internally or externally? These are really cheap looking actually, but you know, you can make it better if you need to. So basically we've got a little staple. A little countersunk bolt. That goes through there. And that does up. I think it's supposed to give that sort of utilitarian look. And you can't say it doesn't do that. So, same side. I thought for the price, why not just give it a try? Okay, so there we go. Obviously I can see it's offset as well as it's got a longer part. And this is shorter. And these are sort of infinitely adjustable. So I suppose whether we have those staples this way round or this way round, you could adjust the height slightly. And I don't know which is the front, and I don't know which is the back, but at this point, I don't think it matters. Because we'll just do what we think is right, won't we? Right, I haven't tried this before, obviously, so you're seeing it before I am. Okay, well, it's quite high up, and I expected that. Okay, that's really high up. I think that might be too high. And we just put some bolts in and see if we can hold that up. Or maybe it needs to be down there. Let's have a play with some different options. Might be able to use the original bolts here. Alright, we'll need longer ones, but the nuts go on halfway, so that'll do for testing purposes. I can't get this nut to grab. Well, it's just going on. So I've no idea what this looks like really, only you can see at the moment. You know, the back is harder to fit than the front. There might be a difference in the casting there. Right, stand back, let's have a look. Right, that's a bit nuts. The angle's wrong to start. Right, I think it's on backwards. I think I should have put the longer part down the back. It looks a bit high as well. It looks a lot high. Let's flip it around. Right, any better? Okay. Well, I don't know what to think about that. I think it's too high, for sure. Yeah, it just looks weirdly high. I thought it would be nice just floating off the wheel so you could see all the wheel. But there's floating and that's bloody floating. Okay, well, that was interesting to see. How can I make that lower? Using the existing stuff. I could pick up some wire and make some new hoops. I think that would probably be the best way. I wonder if I can do a little bodge for now. Right, so we can make this lower a bit. Now, I put that on finger tight. How's it managed to tighten itself so much? I can see why. It's those little serrated locking nuts. So easy to do up, not so easy to undo. God, that's so annoyingly tight. Right, so right, I think that's more like it. Maybe down there? Or could abandon that idea. Mount it up there, but no, I don't like that. Let me just bodge that in place for a second so I can go and have a look. Almost had it, didn't I? Okay. Right, come right back and have a look with you. Okay, you're not at a great angle. Come back here. Oh, that's a lot better. Yeah, that's more in the ballpark. Okay, that's the height I've got at the moment. Just kind of just floating I'd love the tyre. And the width is good. And I quite like that it's all spindly and floaty. Obviously what you can see what I've got going on there is, instead of the original loops which would have bolted in, those loops are down there. So we got to make a loop out of this steel here. That seems pretty soft, so I think that won't be too hard to do. Okay, so got to shorten that. Obviously there's a little kink in it, just there. But, okay, so looking at that point there now, where this kink is, if we imagine, we'll try and we'll cut it off, straighten that, and then make a loop in it, and then nut and bolt with those flipping nuts that don't come undone. Yeah, let's do that, because it'd be nice to set the front mudguard, and that'll be a good win, won't it? Right, to the workbench. To the workbench. Right, so that angle there was what I wanted to get rid of. With my vice, really. A bit more. Okay, now I'm going to pop a mark on there, otherwise I'm going to lose my data. These white pencils are awesome. See, you can write on anything. Glass, plastic. You've got to be careful because it will rub off. Right, we'll just mess up one for now. So that point there. So basically I wanted that to wrap around. Well, do that. But there. Now if I try not to be too clever and make it too big, like they've done, it will make it adjustable. Good idea. So let's take that bend out as well. Okay, it's actually surprisingly strong, this steel. My vice is at home. Part of me's saying stop now and get your vice. But far more of me is saying come on, do it! So maybe we will. Let's get bigger grips. I expect I'll be repainting these, so no big loss. I want to go down. Ooh, I need the vice, I think. This is quite a sturdy steel wire. Kind of working. Okay, the finish is coming off, that's fine. So we end up with quite an adjustable slot there. That's okay. Thinking about the best way to do this. I don't mind that goes past there, I'll trim that afterwards. Make it my hammer. Hammering on springy wood is not so easy. Okay, some progress. It's not far off. No, hold it there a sec. Right. It's going to line up. It's going to do. That edge, that's quite a good, you can see how much we've shortened it by. Right, volume warning. Okay, volume warning. I'm going to cut this off. So get ready. Handy little things. There we go. One shortened loop. Original. Shortened. Hope it's enough. Well, it'll have to be, won't it? Well, I can always pick up a bit of steel anyway and make new ones. It's no big problem. Now the problem is, though, is making this repeatable. Doing the same both sides, although it's going to have wiggle room to adjust. Can I do that 3 times more? That's the question. Okay, right. Straighten that up first. obviously with steel, and well, all metals really, there's a thing called work hardening, which is once it's bent, that bent metal is in a way much stronger than unbent metal, which is why when you bend a paper clip, it won't bend back to where you want. There'll always be a lump. So these bits that have been bent really won't want to bend again. Now, how far down did I go when I went to bend that? I think I went about there. Maybe a little further. Soon find out. Oh yeah, not bad. Not a bad guess. Strong stuff. Okay, that's tightened up a bit. I didn't want that to happen. Ha 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 ha. Suck on that. Suck on that. Okay. How's that line up? Pretty good. Right, volume warning. Okay. Just squash that down a bit. A bit more. Okay, and in a bit. What's that now? This is going to need a good sanding, that's for sure. But, you know, Steel is cheap. There you go, it's not bad. Pretty equal. Obviously we can clean all that up and paint it, that's no problem. The whole thing will be painted anyway. Let's have a look on the bike. Okay, there's as it was originally. There's our shortened one. So the original was up there, and our shortened one will be down there. Obviously that's quite hard to tell, so let's try it with the Mudguard. Tell you what, let's pop that like that, and pop those original bolts through. So I tell you what, if this is the wrong height, I'm kind of screwed, aren't I? So I don't think I'll be bending that again. I can always pop and get some steel rod. I could also try cutting down the original Mudguard that I quite like. I quite like having a bit of space. So that's unlikely. Although, if you remember, we had that. Can I go on top? No. We had that. If you remember, under the original Mudguard, there was a metal strengthening piece. We might pop that out and have a look. Have a look, just in case that gives us some options. Come on. Hey, pretty good, I think. Let's just pop this under to replicate having the back on, and then we'll step back and have a look. Right, come with me. Okay, there we go. That's more like it. Obviously I've only got the front on, so I won't really know until the back is on and it's balanced out. That's kind of the ballpark I was looking for. Not bloody up here like it was. Where was it? It was about halfway up, wasn't it? It was about... Yeah. Yes. Right. Let's bend and cut the other one. Hope we don't screw that up. Back to the workbench.
Some time later.
Okay, so here's the back one. What should we do first? Let's Let's hook it on here first. And the bolts fit through, that's a good start. Let's fit the loop, the hoop. Actually, around is just good. It's on. Right, let's step you back. Okay, well there that is, mounted in that lower down position. So it's kind of closer, but not so close that it hides the wheel. I was just trying a headlamp grill as well. I found on eBay. So that's a pretty productive day today. Obviously there's lots still to do, and but tomorrow I'm going to come back to the workshop, and instead of this being bodged, I'm going to try and bolt, cut, set, do that. So structurally it's done, and then really we can just put it together. I've got to work out how to do that exhaust that we did in the other episode. And some sort of rear light, obviously, and then painting and making good. But structurally tomorrow, if we can sort that that mudguard, that would be good, wouldn't it? So that will either be the next episode, or this will be one long mega episode. So if you're nearly at the end of the video, it's probably the next video. If it looks like you're halfway through, then that's probably what I'm going to do tomorrow. But I've done quite a lot today, and I fancy my tea, so I might go and have that. Right, tea time, and then another start. I can't wait to get out on that now. That's quite a change, isn't it? Let's hope the weather holds out. Thanks for joining me today. It's always good to have your encouragement. If it wasn't for you watching, I probably wouldn't finish it. But just the thought that someone's waiting is a good motivator to get things done. So thanks very much for your support. And we'll either see you in a few seconds or we'll see you next week.